Hello and welcome to Touching the Spirit. Today we are going to talk about Spirit Guide, the butterfly, which symbolizes transformation and rebirth. And as we get started, let's just give an introduction of who are our spirit guides. They are nature's powerful messengers that have chosen each one of us as their sacred mission to guide, enlighten, and protect us in our journey upon Mother Gaia. These sacred ancestral nature spirits watch over our souls as we thrive to become our higher selves as five-fingered beings. And so today we're going to talk about butterfly, as you can see here in the image. And butterflies are a symbol of transformation and coming change. They signify a beautiful start to a new project or time in life or endeavor. They tell us to be patient and to follow the process from inception through growth and then finally to manifestation into a beautiful butterfly as we as humans into our higher self. They speak to us about the law of progression, of the different stages that we must evolve through to become our best self. For as the butterfly in nature, starting out as a caterpillar, a larva, it is only by going through the various necessary steps with patience to follow through from beginning to end at each stage that we can get to the point where we can manifest our true inner beauty as the butterfly. The butterfly does symbolize both birth and ending, leading to that new beginning through transformation. As symbols of grace and elegance, they lead us to a higher understanding of both ourselves within our body and our soul, and that creative spark or the beauty that can be cultivated within when we are brave enough to face challenge and look inside and heal our inner child and our shadow. Only through cultivating this beauty and stepping forward in faith in the process, in the universe, and trusting a higher power, can we look at the potential and the goodness in the world. With the world that it is today, with all the darkness and anger and cruelty and chaos, sometimes it is hard to concentrate and focus on goodness and love and compassion. But butterfly teaches us as it flutters its wings, outlined with iridescent beautiful designs, that the true beauty of the larva, of the caterpillar, that looks insignificant as if it is nothing, it is those early stages within that higher potential is hiding, nurturing, cultivating through the process to become its most beautiful self. The butterfly teaches us to find happiness in the simple things and not be impatient as the process is carried out. We must go through each of those stages, and in each of those stages we must learn. As the caterpillar doesn't fly, but it crawls, as the larva sits silent and matures, we learn at each stage, as does the butterfly, that only through work and patience and facing the process can we get to the end goal. As the butterfly is born as something that nature may consider insignificant or ugly, that potential is still inside. And even though externally some may not see it, it is up to us to cultivate and perfect our internal selves and validate ourselves. If we turn inward, we are not subjected to validation from the outside. So we rely on ourselves and are not swayed by popular opinion. For if the butterfly did not go through its initial stage as a caterpillar, as a larva, we never would have been able to see its beautiful wings and transformation into the colorful and beautiful butterfly that it is. And so butterfly teaches us that this glory, this beauty is always within us, and we can learn from its colorful brilliance, that we do not need to look outside of ourselves for validation. If we learn to validate ourselves and embrace the fact that we are good enough, even as we move through the process, then we can maintain our consistency and our self-esteem. And even though in the larva we do not see the butterfly, the potential has always been there, and it is within. And it is up to us to cultivate and to know that we are good enough and that we are worthy, and not to let anybody else tell us who we are. Butterfly teaches us both humility and self-love and self-esteem as it flits through the air, going from one flower to the next. We can see its beauty in its supple movements, so very delicate, yet so very bold. Butterfly teaches us that we are enough. And that as long as we cultivate the gifts that we were bestowed with by the universe when we were born, that potential that each one of us holds within, that it is our gift to the world to strive and become our higher selves, so that we can express our gifts to the world and shine our own beautiful light in the dark, and be that which is beautiful and radiate compassion and love. And Butterfly teaches us this, bringing us a message of faith and goodness and hope, of transformation, patience, change, and beautiful starts. For Butterfly is transformation, and a rebirth into our most brilliant higher self. Namaste.